Well, here we are again at the sort of a new place, but the same people. Happy to be back. And we were just talking about how my week was unfolding, and it's interesting. But we're observing the waves, the waves that come, and during the wave, a lot of times I have a feeling that I'm just stuck. So much to do or figure out and no answers. And so, what do you do when you're feeling stuck?
I was a little kid, and my dad took me and my two brothers fishing up at Lake Berryessa, north of Sacramento. We live in California then, and we were all on the bank fishing, and I got my fishing stuff, the fishing line and everything all messed up in some brush. And by doing that, the fishing reel got all messed up, and I was trying and trying and trying to get it unstuck. And all of a sudden, my dad comes over and he says to me, "Let me untangle it for you." And I gave him the whole mess. And I just stood there and he untangled it, got it out of the brush, and gave me back a completed fishing outfit, if you will, and I was able to go fishing. I think that that's what it's about. In life, I find that I'm always stuck, and my biggest problem is that I try to get unstuck. Well, the spiritual path simply says, "No, John, you got it backwards again." And what I do now is I start with number one, I'm stuck. And then number two, I hold on to my stuck. And by doing so, I'm giving it to God, who is able to unstuck it. And then I'm able to proceed with the task, whatever that might be. So my effort to get something unstuck doesn't work. My job is to do the task. That makes sense to you a little bit?
Yeah, yeah. So the more forcefully you're trying to get unstuck, the more stuck you get until you surrender to being stuck and giving it away and saying, here's my mess, show me.
Yeah, you ought to write that down. That's a good one. I think, and it's what it's about. I worked with people in the trades, um, for about 25 years, and in a way, they were always telling me every job was different, and so therefore they were always stuck, and they would just accept the fact of I don't quite know how to do this one, and then they would just wait, and by doing that, the solution where to start, let's say, would appear. And I run into being stuck all the time, working with people
Yeah.
myself.
So good to know that I'm not the only one being stuck here. And I think we're going to proceed pretty much right away with the next one where we're going to talk about wait command because it's another thing that's hard to do when you're stuck. You know, how do you not just run into and start trying solving it? So this is coming up very soon.